Well, who knows who's rooting for who?
I'm sorry if you're in Seattle, not that sorry.
Hello,
It was
hello.
a good night in Toronto last night, let me tell you.
It sure was.
Mm.
Yeah, it sure was. Hello, everybody. Hello, spoiled agents.
Yeah.
Just getting us all live here. Hello, Jasmine.
Hello, Susan.
It's really great to see you again.
Yes, thank you. Thanks for having us. We're excited to be here.
Okay, Wichita, Kansas. Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome, welcome. All right, we have our amazing spoiled agents are popping in right now. I think I'm going to just start to record things. We're going to get things started because Jasmine, you have brought a big crowd here today, and we're so happy to connect with our friend here at Spoiled Agent, Jasmine Grant. We all love Jasmine. We love working with the AIC Hotel Group. Hello, Jasmine.
Hello. Hi, spoiled agents. Thanks for tuning on in this beautiful Tuesday, October afternoon from wherever you're joining in.
Hello, hello, hello from all over. We've got a
All
mega
over.
session for you here, Miss Jasmine. We've got Canada and the US on, so we really have it covered. I also want to mention that we are live on Facebook, we are live on Zoom, we are live on YouTube, and we're live on LinkedIn just for our friend Jasmine. So hello, hello, hello. All right, we're going to get things started. Jasmine, I want to thank you again. And I know you have behind the scenes our friend Emma. Emma is actually going to be handling the Q&A box. So if you have any questions for Jasmine, please enter them in the Q&A. And we have been wanting to meet the newest addition to Jasmine's family, Bubba.
I thought you were going to say behind the scenes Boa. So I was getting him ready, but he's
Oh,
he's supervising in the back end.
oh, he's so
So if you hear
sweet.
snoring, I hope it's not any of you that I put to sleep. It's definitely a little Bubba.
Hi, Bubba. So cute. See, everyone loves Bubba. And this is, I'd say, the newest mascot for Spoiled Agent. So we're so happy for that as well. And thank you, everybody, for everything. And we're really happy that you're joining us today. So, Jasmine, you're going to go over some great updates, right?
We got lots of information for the beautiful spoiled agent advisors on here today. We're gonna jump right into it if
Sure.
that's okay with you, Susan. We've got
Yeah, I
a
just
ton
want to
of
make a quick.
information to share. There's lots of exciting things happening with AIC Hotel Group. So it's going to be a ton of information for you. As Susan said, there's lots of places that you can go back and re-watch this, refresh your memory on any of the items that we need to talk about or that you want to hear about. And don't forget about our page on the wonderful spoiled agent site. It's a phenomenal resource for all of the advisors out there across Canada and the US.
I just have a couple things to say, Miss Jazz, if you don't mind. Our friends on Facebook over here, you already have a big crowd, of course. Please make sure you add your email in the comments. Facebook friends. I see Paul's already done it, Jacinth, Greg, Don, Willie, just to name a few. And also, because you're joining today's webinar, you've all been entered to win, excuse me, a $250 gift card from Spoiled Agent because you're joining a live webinar on Zoom or on Facebook. So we do the draw at the first Thursday of every single month. So if you get an email from me, Sabrina, or Kelly, open it up. All right, Jazz. Sorry, over. I just got so excited there. Okay, over to you, and thanks all for joining us.
Awesome, awesome. So today we're talking about AIC Hotel Group. My name is Jasmine Grant, and I'm the Regional Director of Business Development here in Canada. We are covering information that is relevant to everybody across Canada and across the US. I do want to introduce some of my colleagues. If you don't know who your BDMs are, we've just increased our support system for advisors across both Canada and the US. The beautiful people shown on this page are our key account BDMs. So if you're unsure who should be your contact, I recommend contacting the person that's in your area from the key accounts. We've also expanded our coverage for our host agencies. So if you are under IntelliTravel or Archer Travel or a big host agency like that, we do have a group of business development managers who are dedicated just to you. So if you fall under one of those larger host agencies and you're looking for a person to contact in your area, we've got these beautiful people who cover you as well. These can be found on our All In Agents webpage, which is our agent-facing portal. Lots of great information there. Right on the bottom, there's a section that says Find My BDM. So if you're a big host agency, you're going to fall under host. And really anybody else, you should take a look at your key account business development managers, and we can help point you in the right direction. I work for a company called AIC Hotel Group, and we cover an amazing range of brands, including the Hard Rock All-Inclusives in Mexico and Dominican, Unico Hotel Collection, Ava Resort Cancun, and some beautiful Nobu properties across Mexico and the United States. Before we get into the property information, I want to introduce who we are at AIC Hotel Group. These 5 brand pillars cover everything that we do within the company. And these are kind of some reasons that why you should be partnering with us and why you should be paying attention to and wanting to work with us. The first is niche brands. By that, it means that we have something that covers every type of client, whether you're looking for the fun, family-friendly vibes of Hard Rock or the adults only luxury vibes of Unico, or something that's a little bit higher end family at Ava. Something in our portfolio is going to cover a very wide range of clients, which means that if you really hone in and improve your knowledge with AIC Hotel Group, you're going to find a client that matches one of our brands in our hotels. Technology. We are constantly improving technology within our hotels for our advisors and for your clients. The better technology that we have out there, the less questions you're going to get as an advisor, which means that you can spend more time selling and making money. Sustainability and philanthropy, I'm going to talk a little bit more in depth about that with Ava, but that's a very important item and foundation that we govern across all of our properties and in our company. Respect and friendly approach. We are an independently owned company, so we really try and pursue relatable strategies to work well with you and are always innovating how we work with our advisors. And then 5th, employee growth. Happy staff means happy guests, means no complaints for you as the advisor. So that's really important. The more our team is able to grow with the companies from the property level to us in the sales team, the more we want to work with you. Allinagents.com is our agent-facing portal. If you're not familiar with this portal, I do recommend adding this to your to-do list for this week. Add yourself, register. This is the system where you're going to find our booking system and where you're going to register for our agent incentive program. We do have the best agent incentive program in the industry. It's 3 components. R&R, which is our nights component. Every room you book is a point that you ultimately can use towards your own stay. Amplified Rewards is our cash system where you earn bonus cash on every room that you book with us. And then Amped Power Agent is the levels that you earn. The more loyal you are to our brands, the more that we will reward you. But regardless, you are earning those points towards your own nights and the cash for every room you book, regardless of how you book it. If you're booking through your preferred tour operator, you still have access to this program. You do just have to register your booking no later than 2 weeks post-travel to be eligible for the program. So you'll just go into your allinagents.com portal, register your tour operator booking, and have access to that. We are working on the functionality and the aesthetic of this page as we speak. It should be launching hopefully by the end of the year. You know how things goes. We are working on it. If you know the site right now, it's a little clunky, but it's going to be way refreshed. It's going to be a lot easier for you to be able to track what you're doing, what you're earning, and the levels that you have with our company. The booking engine system that we have here for our Power Agent booking system or direct bookings, we like to use Power Agent because it really speaks to the program a little bit better than direct booking. Power Agent is a system that puts the power back in the agent's hands. You own the booking, meaning you can go in and change dates, you can upgrade and downgrade, you can add and remove passengers, all that stuff all on your own. There's a time and a place for your preferred tour operator. Always, we're in Canada, we're tour operator ruled up here. And the same is for a lot of the states, but I do recommend that you consider looking at the Power Agent system. One, the functionality is amazing. And the fact that you can go in and make changes on the bookings that you made all on your own is huge. It provides you so much flexibility by using this system. Why not throw in a quote from Power Agent amongst your tour operator bookings? Even if you're in a market that is very tour operator focused, I would still encourage you to throw in a hotel only quote from Power Agent and familiarize yourself with the system. Now we're going to get into the hotels one by one, starting with the Hard Rock all-inclusives, or the genesis of the all-inclusive. When our company was starting up, we looked at what was missing in the marketplace for all-inclusives. All-inclusives were doing great things. We had the buffets, there was entertainment, there was pool parties, all that kind of stuff was kind of happening. But what was missing was stuff happening after 9 p.m. Hotels were boring. So our ownership group looked at it and said, okay, we want to find a hotel that is fun, that's got stuff to do all the time, that people are not going to be bored at. So of course they decided to partner with Hard Rock Hotels. Hard Rock is synonymous with fun, energy, entertainment, music, and we really wanted to bring that into an all-inclusive hotel. So hence we started the all-inclusive Hard Rock Hotels. Tagline we use is all day, all night, all included, and that truly rules what we do at Hard Rock. If you've been there, hopefully you've gotten the chance to experience it yourself. If not, hopefully you can get some bookings and experience it on your R&R points. We do have travel agents rates as well that are accessible through that All In Agents page. But if you've experienced it, you know there is non-stop stuff to do at these hotels. We really are made for music. We've got music memorabilia throughout the entire property. We have great little music touches throughout the property as well, from artwork on the walls to guitars in the bed sheets, things like that, it really just brings the theme all together. And we plug you into music. You want to hear music when you're going throughout the hotel. You want to get that vibe that things are happening. And we really do have that at the Hard Rock All-Inclusives. At the Hard Rock All-Inclusives, everyone is a rock star. By this, I mean that we don't have classes of service. In the entry-level room, you get a lot of the same amenities, if not the same amenities: premium liquor, unlimited a la carte, 24-hour in-room dining. So you don't have to worry that your guests who are booked in an entry-level room are going to get a lesser service than somebody that's booked in an upgraded. Everybody is going to get consistent service and access to amenities at all of our hotels. One of the hesitations that I get with Hard Rocks is the dining component. People assume that it's going to be burgers and chicken wings. Not to say that the burgers and chicken wings are not delicious. They are, but we've got lots of variety at all of our properties. This is the Market Restaurant at the Hard Rock in Punta Cana, which is designed to look like you're dining in a garden, and it's an elevated buffet option. So it's not your traditional, scoop your own stuff. We've got stations. This one has 4 stations: American, Italian, Asian, and Mexican. And there's a made-to-order component at each of these locations. So for example, if you're at the Mexican and you want to get a tacos al pastor, they're going to fry your tortillas to order and then pass it along to you to continue choosing your rest of your cuisine. Chow Restaurant is our Italian. This pictured here is the one at Hard Rock Vallarta. Toro Steakhouse is a classic American steakhouse. Zen Restaurant for teppanyaki tables and sushi bars. Way is one of the newer restaurants at the Hard Rock and Riviera Maya, the adults only section. And then the next kind of hesitation that I get at Hard Rocks, if this is your first introduction to this brand, is that they assume that it's the Hard Rock in Las Vegas party with adults only and 2-party. We are extremely family friendly. The stat is that 45% of our guests are families. Personally, based on what I experienced, I feel like this is a little bit low, but I didn't make up the stat. They gave it to me. This is very family friendly. It would be where I would send my nieces and nephews. It's where I would send my brother-in-law. This is where I would recommend my family to go on a multi-gen vacation, because everybody's going to have something that they want to do at our properties. The Rock City Kids Club is a kids club at our properties. The timing varies, but our kids club are designed for 4 to 12-year-olds. We do have teens areas at most of our hotels between the 13 and 17-year-old range as well. But for our kids clubs, think ball pits, cooking classes for kids, little spa areas, theaters, trampoline parks, all that kind of stuff is available at different kids clubs that we offer. We do have water parks at both the Hard Rock in Riviera Maya and the Hard Rock in Punta Cana. These are incredible facilities. At Hard Rock Riviera Maya, it's 26 slides, and at Hard Rock Punta Cana, it's 29 slides. As you can see from this photo here, there's various slides, whether you're looking for something for adults and teens or for the little kids, they're going to have a good time at this water park. Kids pool splash pads at all of our properties. So tons and tons of kids stuff. We do have bowling available. We've got things like escape rooms, laser tag, trampoline parks, as I mentioned, rock climbing at the Hard Rock and Riviera Maya. So lots of really great things. Vibe City is a new feature that we've added at the Hard Rock and Riviera Maya. This is an activation lounge. So there's a variety of activities in this area: trampoline park, rock climbing wall, bowling, laser tag, gaming lounge, playground, and kids club is in the Vibe City. Some of these items do have an additional cost, but some of them are included, like the playground and the trampoline have no additional cost to them. The others are nominal charges. Bowling is $10 per person, for example. But lots of stuff, great to do if hypothetically it happens to be raining, or if you just want a day out of the sunshine, there's a ton of stuff to do in the Vibe City. Now we're going to go property by property and just give you some highlights of what to expect at these hotels. The best way that I can describe, the differences hotel by hotel is really think about the destination that they're in. Hard Rock Hotel Cancun, for example, is on the hotel zone, right in the strip of things. It is fun. It is high rise. It is high energy. If you're looking for a good time in Cancun, this is a really good all-inclusive option. From this photo here, you can see that it is high rise. The one side, which is facing us, faces the lagoon and the guitar-shaped driveway. The other side faces the stunning ocean. We've got one big lifestyle pool that covers the majority of the property, and it's an infinity feature. So you can get that feeling between the ocean and the pool where you are. Seeing as it's one big pool that spans almost the entire property, it is harder to find the quiet pockets to read and relax, but that's pretty typical for a Cancun hotel. Ocean Suite King here. The beautiful beach that we know and love in Cancun, beautiful pool. We did just redo and refresh the pool area last year, so it's got definitely a refreshed feeling to it. Dive bar, which is a great swim up bar overlooking the ocean. And then I've just got a summary of this hotel. So it really is the perfect mix of rhythm and relaxation with the views to back it up. The location of this hotel is incredible. It's really close to bars and restaurants in the area. It's a super fun hotel with one big lifestyle pool. This hotel is perfect for millennials and Gen X couples, groups, whether we're talking weddings, friends getaways, music lovers of any age, families with teens, and then luxury clients who want a social, high energy vacation. My insider tips for this hotel is that we've got the lagoon view, which also looks over the guitar-shaped driveway, and there's a light show that happens every night at the driveway. Music Lab is a full facility, so you can book guitar lessons, play with friends. The spa at this hotel is stunning. It overlooks the ocean, 10 out of 10 views. At this hotel, we do have a room type called the diamond room category, which does give you access to specific areas, including a separate rooftop pool. My last insider tip is that there isn't a proper nightclub or disco on property. There's always happenings at our main bar, but if your guests are looking for a designated space to go dancing, they are going to look at some of the world-class nightlife that they have in Cancun. Now we're going to hop over to Dominican to the Hard Rock in Punta Cana. This hotel is a very large scale resort. I used to tell advisors it's big, but it doesn't feel that big. And then I went myself a couple more times and realized that I'd been lying to agents for years. It's big and it really does feel that big, but it's not overwhelming. Typically, when you arrive on property, you end up staying within the same area. You end up at the same pools, you end up at the same beach areas. There's very few reasons that you really need to walk from one corner to the very opposite corner. So yes, it's big, but you should, kind of classify that to your clients that there's a ton of stuff to do. And yes, it's large, but there's also a ton of surface area. So you're never on top of each other at this hotel. We have 13 different pools at this hotel, so you're gonna find the vibe that you're looking for. Central pool is in the center of the pool. As you go further away from the central pool, the vibe gets a little bit quieter. Eden pools are adults only pool. This vibe is a little bit calmer. We usually have something like a saxophone player along with the DJ, but great place if you're looking to get away from kids for an afternoon. This is the entry level room. It's 781 square feet, which is just about the size of my downtown Toronto condo, just to give you an idea of size. It's gigantic for a hotel room. If you are traveling with kids, it's really nice to have that extra space. For anybody, really, it's really nice to have that extra space, but it's definitely a highlight. Even in an entry-level room, you have so much space. We've got the beautiful Moon Lounge here. This is our version of a lobby bar. You'll see people happening pre and post dinner at this bar. And then we've got our nightly shows that happen out on the Eclipse Terrace, which is just out that window of Moon Lounge. We do have a proper casino at the Hard Rock in Punta Cana. I hate this picture on the right. I don't know who or which designer ever thought that this carpet was a good idea. I can confirm that this carpet has been removed and it is definitely a refreshed feeling to it, but it is a proper Vegas style casino. You've got table games, slot machines, sport betting, all that kind of stuff, if that's what you're into. Anything in the nightclub, once you enter the nightclub doors, is no longer part of the all-inclusive experience. That includes the Oro nightclub. It includes the restaurants and bars that are found within the casino. Oro nightclub does have a cover charge, although if your guests go to get their bracelets before midnight, that cover charge is waived. So that's a really good insider tip for you to know if you've got clients heading to the Hard Rock in Punta Cana. Once you're in the nightclub, there's drinks for purchase, bottle service for purchase, but it is a proper nightclub experience. I've never heard of anybody that goes into that space and it was like, that was not worth it. It is a good time every time. Unique selling features here. Huge rooms. The entry-level rooms are 781 square feet. Really great water park facilities. Options, options, options. Whether you're looking for amenities, pools, food, drink, you name it, you're going to find an option that suits you and your client's needs. This hotel is really perfect for groups of any kind, families, people who like the Caribbean style beach, but also who want the pool options. And then my insider tips here, starting with some room tips. At this hotel, we have a room type that's called the Islander 2 king and sofa bed. And it really is a room that has 2 king beds and a sofa bed. So whether you're a taller family or you've got teenagers who don't really want to share a double bed, fair enough. That's a really good option. I often get questions about how we can secure rooms in the same area because it is a large hotel. The best tip that you can offer is for clients to book rooms in the family room type and the Islander room type because those are in the same building. So even though we don't guarantee locations at our hotels, that's a good way because worst comes to worst, they're in the same building at least. My last tip for the rooms is that if the room says sand in the name, it means that it's close to the beach. So there's 2 blocks of rooms. You've got our Caribbean suites and our Caribbean sand suites. The room itself is identical. The only difference is that the sand suite is closer to the beach. In terms of where guests want to be, it's totally up to them. I actually prefer the rooms that are closer to the boulevard, so the Caribbean suites, which are the entry-level rooms, because the way I think about it is where do I want to be first thing in the morning? The coffee shop. And where am I coming home from at the end of the night? Probably the casino or Moon Lounge. So I like commute is a little bit closer if you're in the boulevard rooms for those 2 key points. If you wanted to wake up and be at the beach first thing, then maybe the sand suites make more sense. Central pool's in the center. That's where a lot of the happenings are. As you go further out from the central pool, the more relaxed the pool vibe gets. We have great vegetarian options. Specifically, the Bistro Med has really, really great vegetarian options here. Now we're going to hop over to the west coast of Mexico to the Hard Rock Hotel in Vallarta. This is located in Nuevo Vallarta, which is a really cool area. This is the exterior of the hotel, and it's really funky. We are in a gated community, so there's shops and stores around us. There's a big boulevard that you can walk around if that's what you like to do on vacation. We do have a really stunning beach. We're located in the Bahia de Banderas. So the beach water and sand is very calm for the Pacific coast. So absolutely swimmable, really beautiful. I do want you to remember this beach photo because I'm going to talk about it again in a couple slides. But really stunning golden sand. You get the mountains in the backdrop. If you have clients that imagine themselves getting married at the beach at sunset, look no further. I found your answer. Two beautiful, refreshing pool options here, sun bar. So even though it's a small hotel, there's still variety. We've got a couple options for bars and 5 different restaurant options. So you're not stuck eating the same meal again and again, even though it's a small hotel. Unique selling features for this hotel. It is a stunning beach located in the Bahia de Banderas, which is only about 20 minutes from Puerto Vallarta. It gives you really good access to explore the area. I think staying at an all-inclusive while wanting to explore the area is a really easy way. Your coffee in the morning's included, your breakfast in the morning, your nightcap at the end, your late night 24-hour room service is included. So you don't have to worry about all that stuff. And it's convenient to go and explore either Sayulita or downtown Puerto Vallarta or something else in that area. We've got really great seafood on this property and really great entertainment team. It definitely has more of a boutique style feeling. It is the smallest of our Hard Rock hotels with only 364 rooms. This hotel is really great for those who enjoy smaller resorts, but still want options for entertainment, bars, and restaurants. Travelers who want to explore the Pacific coast, which is a really historic part of Mexico, and couples who want to get married at the beach at sunset. That sunset photo on the bottom right is the sunsets 7 out of 7 nights a week. It's really, really stunning. My insider tips here, we do a location where we offer space for vendors. So like the bracelets and the blankets and the scarves that guests have access to. We have really great entertainment and fun pop-ups. Think make your own guacamole on site. It's close to downtown Puerto Vallarta, which is absolutely worth taking a trip into. And then the spa is newly renovated. We're going to hop back to the east coast of Mexico now with the Hard Rock in Riviera Maya. From this photo, I do want you to notice the rock face that we have protecting the coved beach area. So this rock face filters out some of those scary waves that are in the ocean, meaning that our beach is always super calm. You don't have to worry about your kids getting knocked over. It is great for wading and enjoying the water all day. Because it has access to the water, we get fish in there. So if you want to snorkel, you can actually enjoy that because the water is super calm. It also filters out some of the seaweed. So we don't have a mega seaweed problem here at any time during the year because it's the rocks is like a natural filter. This is another photo of the beach. So there's 7 of these coves that span the property. So there's tons of space and it's really, really stunning. I know some people are weary that it's not a true beach. It is a true beach that you can actually enjoy. Hacienda Pool, this is our only Hard Rock hotel that's divided into 2 actual sections in adults only and family friendly. Hacienda Pool is going to be where you're going to find majority of the really kid-focused activities. Float pool bar, sun bar is in the Rojo lobby. This is where you're going to get a nightcap or a pre-dinner beverage here. Heaven Lounge is our 18 plus bar. So this is the lounge area. In the back there, you have pool tables and a cocktail bar. And then we also do have a nightclub in this property, different from Punta Cana. This one is totally included. So your drinks at the bar and all that stuff. If you wanted bottle service, there would be a fee for that. But for your standard drinks, that is included. And this nightclub is always a good time. Just another vantage point of the club heaven there. Hard Rock Hotel Riviera Maya, a question I get often is what my favorite hotel is. And this is where I would take my family. I think it offers so much variety for all types of clients. And the price point of this hotel is amazing. So I don't discount this, especially for your multi-gen families. It's a really, really good option. This hotel is the best of both worlds with the combination of the adults only section and the family friendly zones. It's got amazing entertainment spaces and nightlife. The calm beach water means always perfect conditions. And we also have that really great water park at this hotel. We also have that Vibe City, which is the activation lounge where you've got the trampoline park and the rock climbing and the kids club and the laser tag and the gaming lounge and the playground. So a ton of stuff in the Vibe City. This hotel is really great for groups, weddings, multi-gen families, families of any sort, and then also adults only travelers who want a fun resort with great entertainment, lots of dining options and beautiful room options. My insider tips for this hotel is that we do get monkeys in the jungle closer to the driveway. So one side you've got the ocean, of course, but being in the Mayan Riviera, it is very jungly. On the other side, by the driveway, we have jungle and monkeys. They are not pets. They are not owned by the hotel. These are wild monkeys, so you cannot feed them, touch them, or get too close to them, but they're really cool to see in the trees. We do have paddleboards, snorkel equipment, and kayaks on property for guests to borrow. And again, because the water is calm, you can actually enjoy those things. We've got this really great walking path around the hotel. It spans the entire waterfront and then goes into the jungly area. I love grabbing a coffee in the morning and walking around this track and catching some glimpses of the monkeys in the forest or the jungle. We do have super cabanas at Eden Pool. These are cabanas with like TVs, your own washroom, your own shower, all this stuff in there. And then my insider tip for rooms is that we do have a room type. The next category up from the entry level room is called a sky terrace. It does come in a 1-bedroom option or a 2-bedroom option. The rooms at this hotel are on the smaller side. A sky terrace, which is just a slight upgraded cost, almost doubles your square footage of your room. So it's a really good option to combat people who are nervous about having a small room area, is to get that sky terrace. And typically it's only about a $10 per person per night increase in price from the entry level room. So definitely worth it. Finally, for the Hard Rock brand, we have the Hard Rock in Los Cabos. This is located in the Diamante region of Cabo. It's about a 35-minute drive into the marina area. I like to show this photo because I just think it shows the vibe of the hotel. It's such a vibrant area of Mexico. Desert, ocean, whales, mountains, all in this area. It's a pretty cool area of Mexico. This is our first new build for the Hard Rock brand for our company. So we were able to put our own design spin. So as we go through these photos, you'll see that there's a little bit more of a modern contemporary spin on decor. We also were able to really focus the whole hotel around the ocean. We are not located on a swimmable beach, but everything is focused around facing the ocean. All the rooms are at least a partial ocean view. All the pools have some sort of infinity feature, so you still feel the connection with the ocean, and the restaurants have indoor and outdoor seating. So again, you still feel like you're connected with the ocean, even though you can't go in it. This is the pool bar with the swim up. I like to show this because of the architectural details. Great pool options here. We do have the red pool, which is like the famous Instagram spot with all the tiles that are done red. Moonlight Lounge, we do have a disco area here where there's DJs and pool tables above. So whatever vibe you're feeling, you're going to get here. Sunlight bar is a great place to grab a drink and watch the sunset. The mixologists at this bar are phenomenal. We do have an adults only pool option here called the Rhythm Pool, and the service here is really, really great. For my unique selling features here, this is a quiet oceanside hotel. By quiet oceanside, I mean there's not a ton of stuff around where the hotel is. The vibe at the hotel is amazing, but you're not going to find restaurants and bars all nearby. It is the perfect combination of desert and ocean. Great pool service, and we've got super cabanas here. Super cabanas here are family friendly, so you get the TV, the shower, a couch in there. I like the super cabanas here if you're traveling with younger kids, because especially the napping age kids, because you can tuck them away on the couch or in their, stroller in the super cabana and then feel like you're still a part of what's going on at the hotel. It's always sunny in Cabo. Cabo has something ridiculous like 360 days of sun. So for clients that are really wanting sunshine, this is a great destination to look at. This hotel is perfect for adventure travelers who are looking for a unique experience in Mexico, families, and those looking for something a little bit off the beaten path. My insider tips here, those super cabanas I just mentioned. For those who want a true nightclub scene, they are probably going to want to head into the marina area, which is about 30 minutes by car. This hotel has really great vegan options. And last is that I recommend the mixology options at the bar, which is really great place for a nightcap. Now we're going to head over to the next brand under our portfolio, which is Unico Hotel Collection. I'm still excited to say the hotel collection part. That's a new thing for us as of July. when our company was looking at what was missing, Unico Riviera Maya opened about 7 years ago now. And what, again, our ownership group, who are very smart hoteliers, and they open really great products. What they saw was missing in the market was something that felt like the destination you were in. The hotels were beautiful, the food was great, people were doing really cool things with all-inclusive hotels, but they didn't feel like they were in the location that they were in. So we built Unico as a brand to be just that. We really want to feel like you're having an authentic experience in the area that the hotel is in. Our first hotel under the Unico Hotel Collection is Unico 2087, located in the Riviera Maya. This hotel is absolutely stunning. It's such a special experience. As you can see from this photo, it is a horseshoe shaped. All of the rooms do face the ocean. That does not mean that you're going to see the ocean in every single room. Over the last 7+ years, the jungle has grown up, as it does, between the hotel and the ocean, and there's nothing we can do about it, which is a good thing. We want to preserve the environment that we're in. But what has happened is that views that once were ocean view no longer are. If you have clients that are really want that full-on ocean view from their room, you should book them into an Alcoba Alto panoramic room. Those are the only rooms that guarantees an actual view. Any of the other room types are more likely going to be a partial ocean view. The room types at our Unico brand is pretty easy to remember. This is the Alcoba room, and they all look the same. The only difference for our queen rooms is that there isn't a canopy bed over. Other than that, they look the same. They're the same size. It just varies on location. We have the Alcoba swim up, ocean view, alto panoramic, and ocean front. But again, if your clients are wanting views like what's pictured here, it has to be in the alto panoramic view room. We've got 3 beautiful pool options. The 2087 pool is the happenings pool. So we've got volleyball in here. We do pool parties twice a week, pop-up beer gardens, lots of stuff happening. It's absolutely stunning. We also have the La Única pool, which is a little bit removed from this, but still in the vibe. And then we have La Escondida pool, which is our quiet pool. So something for whatever you're feeling that day. La Escondida pool is really nice. It feels like you're swimming in a little oasis in the middle of the jungle. It's a great way to spend a day if you're looking to get out of the hustle and bustle. The restaurants at this hotel are on a whole different level. Each restaurant acts as its own standalone restaurant. So we have its own kitchen associated, its own chefs, and its own team. You can really tell that the kitchen is putting out food that they're proud of, and the servers are really excited to be serving the food. It is a proper dining experience, which is hard to get in an all-inclusive setting. I like to point out the fact that it's separate kitchens for each of the restaurants because that's unique in the all-inclusive space. Usually it's one big production kitchen that sends it out to all of the restaurants. So you get a lot of repetition restaurant by restaurant, but not at Unico. Everything is very unique and very specialized for each individual restaurant. Palmera Lounge is where you're going to find nightlife. We do have shows here. You could find silent disco, things like that, really special space. And then some unique selling features here. It is really a truly unique experience. It's ultra luxury without being stuffy, not boring, world-class dining, just a stunning hotel. This hotel is perfect for romance travel, but also girls' getaways. There are 48 rooms that have 2 queen beds, which is also great if you've got the potential for an adults only wedding to have those queen bed options, and then golf trips as well. Insider tips here, we've got the Superbias, which are pop-up events that we run throughout the year. We do one in the summer that's a food, wine, and art festival, and we bring in artists, chefs, and mixologists from around the world to come and do pop-up events. No additional costs for your clients if they're staying during this time. They just get to enjoy what's going on if that is what they want to do that day. Unico Riviera Maya app, lots of good stuff you can do on that. We've just centralized our apps to be RCD hotels. Each room does come with a local host. This is like a butler, but less in your face. They're more so there if you need them to be, so they can help you book restaurant reservations or spa reservations, things like that. And then the food at this hotel is a whole other level. My little antidote at this hotel is I took my boyfriend there last year and he got home and called me on his lunch and he said, Jazz, I can't tell people we just went to an all-inclusive because they're not going to understand where we just went. And that really sums up Unico 2087. It's the ease of an all-inclusive, but it really doesn't feel like it's an all-inclusive. And now why we can call it an Unico Hotel Collection is because we just expanded this brand into Unico Riviera Nayarit. So this hotel opened July 1st, which is really exciting. I get to go and see it myself in 2 weeks, which I cannot wait. It is stunning. Emma, who's answering questions in the back end, just did her honeymoon at this hotel, and she had nothing but absolutely amazing things to say about this hotel. This is a boutique beauty on Bahia de Bandeiras. So that beach photo that I said, maybe remember this for a couple slides from now, that's the beach that it's on. So golden sand, great waters, mountains in the backdrop, palm trees, stunning, stunning, stunning. Neutral tones, really calm, natural fabrics. It's a stunning hotel. This is the lobby right when you walk in. Coquita Lounge Bar is our lobby bar. Rooftop pool, which is the first for our company, beautiful, that overlooks the beautiful sea and the mountains. Agua Madre for Mexican. We do have a wedding venue on top of this restaurant. Kobo is going to be our Japanese teppanyaki and sushi. Leah for our coastal Italian. And Cafe Inez is where you're going to grab your coffee in the morning and walk out to the beach or the ocean. Really, really cool hotel. So don't discount this if you've got adults only travelers looking for a unique experience, something that feels authentic to Mexico and is definitely a little higher end. It is a new build, which everybody loves, but stunning, stunning property. And then finally, for the bulk of our presentation, I want to finish with our newest brand, not newest hotel, but newest brand that we opened in our portfolio called Ava Resort Cancun. This hotel is located in Cancun, south of the hotel zone, just 10 minutes away from the Cancun airport. This is next gen luxury for your family friendly clients, but the hotel is really built for all. You can see from this hotel, from this photo, that it is a larger scale hotel. We've got some beautiful pool options, including a 2.8 acre lagoon that spans almost a kilometer. And from this, I like to point out the wavy feature in this hotel, and that helps with making the hotel feel a little bit smaller than it is. When clients are standing out on the balcony, they can't see all the way to the end of the property. They just see the little part that they're in, which adds to the luxurious nature of this hotel. I am going to show this video here. So that's Ava. Here, the world is yours. Everything is accessible. There is tons and tons of activities, amenities, options at this property. Our oceanfront promise. So every single room has unobstructed ocean views. It's pretty spectacular to walk into your entry level room and only be able to see sea and sky. It's a very special thing. There's very few hotels, if any, that every single room has the stunning views of the Caribbean Sea. Spacious living room. As we go through these photos, you'll notice that there's a lot of blues and greens, natural fibers, wood tones. The whole hotel was really designed to bring the outside in. Ava Bay is that 2.8 acre lagoon that I was mentioning. This is a zero entry saltwater pool. It is 98% more efficient than a typical swimming pool. The technology that we've added into this swimming pool means that it's being filtered at a rate that's replacing the water every 30 days. If you're familiar with pool systems, the big energy sucker is dumping the water out and refilling it. So this has created a sustainable feature. There's a lot of other things that we're doing in this hotel as well, including that the carpets in all the hallways are made out of recycled fishing line. I know a lot of people are not using this to sell hotels, but I think it's important on our side of the sales travel that we know that you're selling a sustainable product that is doing what they can to be better for the environment. Aquatical pool here is where you're going to find activities, the dancing, the music, the saxophone, all that kind of stuff will be happening at this bar. It's usually happening during the day. On the far other side of the hotel, we do have our adults only pool, which is a little bit quieter, calmer, if you wanted to get away from the kids. Diverse culinary options. We've got a ton of food options here, and really great options. Black Iron Wood Fire is our steakhouse, which has a phenomenal menu. Chamois is French, and this one is adults only. We do have two adults only restaurants, Chamois and the Bao, which is an Asian restaurant. Copal Taco Stand. I am slightly embarrassed to say the number of tacos that I've actually eaten at this taco stand, but I can't wait to do it again. If I could only choose one restaurant to eat for the rest of my life, it might be this one. It's so good. Grab a taco like after dinner before you're, or sorry, maybe not after dinner, maybe that's just me, but before dinner, if you're looking for a snack between the pool and dinner, this is a really good place where you're going to get authentic taco options. Bars and nightlife. We've got the cocktail bar, which you're going to get a properly made cocktail. We usually have live music going on here. Casa Jugadores is our tequila lounge that hosts our house tequila. Spa at Ava, which is really, really beautiful, and tons of stuff for kids. Ava Kids is really cool space. They do pretty unique kids activities. And like we've got marine life discovery. We do like make your own robots. They do these like little solar powered robots and then they go out and race them. So things that, not only are your kids going to find it interesting, but as parents, you actually want to have your kids enjoy that activity. The lounge for the teens, and then we've got bowling alleys here as well. Games Hub, arcade, Star Troopers laser tag. It's really, however many vacations and however many activities you want to fill your stay with, you can at Ava Resort. Unique selling features here. This is designed to be a true destination hotel, meaning that everything is at your fingertips. Single room has unobstructed ocean views. This hotel has stunning pool zones to fit whatever you're feeling for the day, including that 2.8 acre lagoon, spans almost the entire property. We've got 17 incredible dining options, including 6 fine dining a la carte and tons of kids activities and really amenities for all. This hotel is perfect for upscale family vacations, families who want 1,000 vacations in one, and foodies who want the ease of an all-inclusive. Insider tips at this hotel. We've got the Aroma Coffee Shop, which is absolutely stunning. It's located in the South Tower, and it's a great place to grab any sort of coffee. I am a sucker for a dirty oat chai latte, and they don't even blink twice when you order that. I already mentioned the tacos at the Copal Taco Stand. If you have the chance to visit this hotel or you've got clients that you're sending here, tell them to go and not to miss the taco stand. There are tons and tons of vegan options at this hotel, including a tofu scramble on the room service menu. That doesn't excite me, but your vegan clients will be excited. And then they'll be pleasantly surprised at the variety of options that they have everywhere at the hotel. And then finally, for insider tips, I've got the Kids Club has a ton of fun activities like marine life discovery, make your own robots, things that really spark kids' curiosity and creativity. Similarly, the Teens Club has really fun with the time activities like digital illustration, influencer of the week, endless stuff for kids to enjoy. I'm going to skip this because I do want to finish off with a little touch on all-in weddings. If you are a wedding seller, if you want to get into wedding selling, if you want your business development manager to help you to sell more weddings, first and foremost, always start with your BDM. We are built on business development managers for travel advisors at AIC Hotel Group. That is our role. That is my role, is to help you succeed. Emma, who's in the back end here helping answer questions, that is her role. We're only here to help advisors, and that is the entirety of AIC Hotel Group. So please use us. Please reach out to us. We just want you to succeed. All in Weddings is a really great tool that we've built for you and our wedding sellers. I do encourage you to take a look at this website. You're going to have a live availability calendar. You also have a calculator, which is a true game changer. Even if you're not selling our brands for weddings yet, you should be. Take a look at this calculator. It's really a great tool to be able to estimate what a wedding could cost. And on that note, I'm going to finish it off, bring Susan back on here. And if there's any pending questions that we didn't get to or that I should go back, you guys can let me know.
So I just want to say, wow. I mean, wow, wow, wow. You've got some real experts on here today, Jazz. I'm going to tell you honestly. I just want to say Rita said that she's got the in love giggles right now. She loves loves everything. And I just want to also say that Christine on Zoom said the strawberry mango Ritas are the bomb.com at Ava.
Love it. Can't wait to try that next. I'm adding that to my list.
So great. And then I just want to say, Susan, hi, Susan. She said, Jasmine, what an amazing presentation. And Rita, great. This is also beautiful. Fantastic. Okay. So a lot of people on Facebook and Zoom, they have been to your brands. Some have not. They're looking forward to getting there, of course. And I just want to say, as you've been chatting, I've been popping in, of course, how they can find you on the Spoiled Agent Supplier page, right? So as much as you're here today, you and I are in the Toronto area. I know you have a whole team across Canada and US, just like you have up here. So please, Jasmine's just not your only go-to. You've got a great team to work with as well. So that's amazing too. So you just go to spoiledagent.com, you go down to the hotel tab, and you click on AIC Hotel Group, and you're going to find a lot of great information, including sales contacts, which I know Jasmine's spoken about, wedding information, PDFs, access to rewards, agent rates. I mean, just to name a few things. For sure. Great job, Bianca said to you. And I want to say that Emma has done an amazing job answering over 40 questions in the Q&A box. Jasmine, you did great. You covered it. And you did a great job presenting. We love you, Jasmine. And we love Bubba, meeting Bubba too. Can we say hi to Bubba?
I'll bring him back up.
He wants, oh, cannot wait to get those Ava properties, Heidi said.
He behaved. Sometimes he doesn't behave so much on webinars, but he did
Oh,
good today.
oh, he's so cute. He's so cute. Oh, amazing. All
Yeah.
right, look at that. They love Bubba.
Yeah.
I just want to also mention before we do go that thanks everyone for joining us, of course, live on all of our webinars here. You also have all been entered to win a $250 gift card from Spoiled Agent. We do the draw the first Thursday of every month. If you get an email from me, Sabrina or Kelly, it's because you're on webinars like today, right, Jasmine?
Yes.
Great
Great
job.
way to win $250.
Well, for
Learn a little
sure.
bit, get entered in. Sounds pretty good to me.
Amazing. There's just a question I see here on Facebook. Leanne is asking, do you guys serve halal food?
We unfortunately do not have halal food.
Okay, fair enough. And Linda on US Facebook is asking, how can they access presentations like this so they can use them on their websites and things like that?
So you can, I recommend reaching out to your BDM. This one is going to be recorded on the Spoiled Agent website. So feel free to take this and utilize it however you'd like if you need to go back and reference any of those slides. But definitely reach out to your business development managers. As I said, we are here for you, and we love nothing more than speaking to an advisor that is interested in learning more about our product and wanting to sell more of our brands. That really, really excites our team. So reach out. Your BDM would be more than happy to hear from you and help you with any of your requests.
Just lots of great comments like from Sherry, Elizabeth, just to name a few. Letitia, that amazing presentation. Jasmine, you knocked it out of the park. I think you know we love working with you, all of us here at Spoiled Agent. We love all of our Spoiled Agents that you guys can join us from across Canada and the US today. We really appreciate your time, whether it was over your coffee or your lunch. And Jasmine, you are amazing, and we love your presentations always and giving us these great updates because there's always something moving and shaking with AIC Hotel Group.
Always, always, which is a reason that you want to partner us with us. It's never a dull moment at AIC Hotel Group. So
That's it. And Miss Emma, we bid for well as well. And thank you for everything. And again, this will be up on YouTube. It's on Jasmine's page. So take a look for it, guys. Thanks, Jazz.
thank you.